In this module, we will cover a variety of techniques to help build your subscribership for your lists. In the previous module, we discussed using a squeeze page to generate leads with which you can use to market products or target advertising campaigns. Being able to build a database of potential customers is crucial for establishing income for your web business. Topics covered in this article will discuss how to put the word out to attract visitors to your sites or squeeze pages. Article marketing is an effective tool for spreading the word about your web business. In a nutshell, article marketing consists of writing short articles that are pertinent to the niche you are targeting and posting them online. These articles can be posted at a variety of websites catered for this purpose, such as Squidoo or Hub Pages. This technique has been used for about as long as media in print form has been around. Newspapers would grant space to businesses or companies who would write helpful articles, and in return, the paper would publish their contact information. This arrangement benefited both the newspaper and the company offering to provide the articles. In today's world of web business, article marketing works in much the same way, except that it is free to publish articles and special sites exist for this purpose. Articles are not limited by the amount of space, either, as any website that allows you to publish your articles is practically limitless in terms of how many articles can be published and in what topic. People will use a search engine to find out information or look for products, and then your article could appear. If it is in the appropriate niche, then this can cause the visitor to hit your site and maybe join your list if it looks good, or the article is of high quality. Building credibility and influence is important in convincing visitors to opt in your lead list. Don't have time to write a bunch of targeted articles in your niche? No problem. There are plenty of resources online where you can hire people to do the writing for you for a nominal fee. Rates vary depending on the quality you desire, but this is a legitimate and widely used method for populating article hubs with content to help drive visitors to your promotions or products. Twitter is a hot social networking platform that is renowned for its 140 character limit for its posts called tweets. How can you leverage Twitter to help build leads? Twitter requires some investment of time to accomplish this objective, as the nature of the network does not allow for first-timers, as it were, to just hop on and get instant access to a large pool of people. This is what takes time. You will have to create a pool of people that will follow you after you follow them. Hopefully, they will decide to follow you. Be creative. Depending on the niche you are targeting, it might be easier for, say, a hot young woman to get a lot of male followers, wouldn't you think? And if you are building a list for the purpose of a lead-in for a muscle-building product campaign, for example, you get my point. Once you have a fair amount of followers, then you need to share information with them. Twitter is unique in that it isn't so much about the individual tweets that matter, as much as the impression that you can make gradually over time. Building up this impression will establish credibility for you and your business, and people will be more interested in checking out your links when you post them. There are a lot of tools to help making Twittering much more productive. A quick search online will lead you in the right direction to help manage your tweets and followers. That's right. Facebook is the juggernaut of the social networks, far eclipsing MySpace in popularity with nearly 500 million users. You bet that Facebook can be a fertile ground for building leads. Leveraging Facebook should be high on your list of priorities for driving traffic for list building. How does this work? The beauty of Facebook are the fan pages and the groups that can be established. If the group is catchy or the fan page is popular, you can expect to see millions of followers for just one fan page or group. The quick and dirty method is finding a popular fan page. The more associated with your promotions, the better, though sometimes that isn't always possible. And simply posting links to your squeeze page, promotion page, whatever. The same can be done in groups by starting message threads and appealing to people to check out your articles, etc. Facebook also has a model for paid advertising, but more on that later. This section is all about the free techniques. If you are a credible persona, you can even create your own fan page and attract followers. Not everyone hides their contact information either, so that is another method by which you can extract emails and followers too. Utilizing SEO and blogging are the time-tested methods for building free lists. One of the most popular forms, it is yet again only one vector out of several you should experiment with to get the best results. SEO, or a search engine optimization, pertains to content on websites that helps build your rank on Google. Yes, there are other engines, but the most popular one is Google. Google uses a proprietary algorithm to rank sites, but some helpful hints are keyword density. Keep it between 3 to 5% relevance, high quality links, and freshness of the content. This is where blogs come in. Blogs exist in practically any niche or genre under the sun. Most tightly optimized sites for driving quality traffic will include a blog built into the site so that you have a conduit that you can update that the crawler bots will react very nicely to. Besides that, you can make mention of plenty of promotional materials or links to their list building sites. It's all about the content when it comes to web business, and the better your content is, the higher ranked it will be, and the higher up you will appear on the SERPs. This means more traffic, which means bigger lists, better contacts, and a higher chance of converting when you boot up that next campaign. Easy, right? YouTube is a massive video sharing website with millions of users posting unique and other types of rich video content every day. This provides yet another way for eyes to get on promotions and sites that you run. It's almost the exact same thing as writing articles, except that you make a video with some content. It doesn't even have to be fancy. All you need to do basically is take an article or a step-by-step sequence of telling someone how to do something, or anything really. It all depends on your niche, promotion, or product. Make a simple video and release it into the wild. The video could just be text description on a plain background, for example. The better the video looks though, the better it'll probably hit and attract traffic. Don't forget to include pertinent information about your site or sites in the more information section. Social bookmarking is a method by which users on the internet can share references to materials and not just the references themselves. This means that people can join public sites that serve this function and create links to websites or a variety of materials. The bookmarks can then be tagged with illustrative keywords, and this can drive traffic to the listing, which has the end result of driving it to your list building, page, promotions, etc. The most famous social bookmarking site is probably Digg or Delicious. You commonly have seen these sites as small icons at the end of articles or other pages. By clicking on the link to the bookmarking page, you save a link of the content. If you were able to place a relevant site high on the list of a social bookmark site, you could stand to gain a ton of unique traffic. The goal here is to tag whatever content you have created related to your web presence on every social bookmark site out there. Encourage people to add your sites to social bookmark listings. And finally, network on the social bookmark sites with others to help cross-promote sites. Due to the amount of social bookmarking sites that exist, there are tools to help you consolidate this process across them all, which can be easily found. Ad swaps are one of the simplest techniques for driving traffic to your site. The concept is simply you agree to swap ads with another website via the webmaster. This works best if you are in the same niche. A successful ad swap is governed by a few rules of thumb. Firstly, ad swaps work the best if the two sites have equivalent traffic or exposure. This can extend to email lists too, which is why it is in this module. Secondly, fair ad placement. You and the person you are swapping ads with should agree on where the ad ought to be placed, and that is fair for both sides. Expect to use similar ad formats. Thirdly, relevancy is key. Swaps should probably occur in the same niche. Trades can occur when sites are not in the same niche, but the ad itself must remain relevant somehow. And finally, do not conflict with competitors in the same niche. Through joint promotion activity is possible in some cases. Networking plays a definite role when it comes to ad swaps, as long as you and the potential partner will benefit each other, so keep that in mind. Giveaway events are promotions where a product is offered in exchange for visitors joining your list. You need to have the general infrastructure in place to enable this technique, such as a blog, a squeeze page, and an autoresponder to take advantage of contributing to a giveaway event. That's right, you can contribute besides just running your own. This is a quick way to build subscribers. The most important aspect of giveaway events is the gift itself. This usually takes the form of an ebook. You want ebooks with MRR, which stands for Master Resale Rights, which means you can use it as a gift. PLR, or private label rights, can also work. For your first time, it's probably the best idea to find a pre-existing product, such as an ebook with MRR or PLR, but for future promotions, as you learn more, you can try to find products on your own or even create them yourself if you are truly savvy.